everybody, my name is Pamela. Welcome to my channel for the love of beauty. What I have for you guys today, I am going to make fried cabbage. Yes, I am. And what you would need, one cabbage, but it all depends on if you're fixing it for your family. So I'm basically making this for myself. And other foods that I'm cooking, it will be for my family. So the cabbage I am cooking for myself. So I am cutting up the cabbage and I am going to cut the cabbage in small pieces. But you can cut it um how you want it, to cut it. Cut it at your liking. So you guys, I will list the recipe down below in case you want to make it. So I'm going to go ahead and speed up this process. I'm just cutting up the cabbage here. I have Manda smoked sausage. You pretty much can use any brand sausages that you would like to use. It's really at your liking. So I chose the Manda smoked sausages. And I am going to start slicing. I like mine in thin slices, but it's up to you how you want to slice your sausages. You can, slice them big. You can, slice them slanted. So I like mine sliced real thin, but it's up to you how you want to slice them. Okay, now that I've finished slicing the sausages, I am going to cut up my bacon. And you can use any brand of bacon you like at your liking. Any brand bacon will do for this recipe. So what I am going to do, I'm going to cut up the bacon with my kitchen scissors. So the knife don't do it any good. So might as well go ahead and use your kitchen scissors to cut up your bacon. And you can also cut up your bacon in small pieces, or you can put them in as whole. Like I said earlier, it's really up to your liking. Okay, I have my frying pan here. I am going to add my bacon to my frying pan. You do not need to add any oils because the bacon will make its own grease. And also keep your grease. Don't even drain, the grease from your bacon. You want to keep your grease for your cabbage. So I'm stirring it up really well. I don't want it too crunchy. I just want to, brown it up a little bit. And I am adding my sausages. And stir your sausages until they are fully cooked. Okay, in this clip I am showing you guys an onion that I'm going to cut up. I forgot to show the scene to where I'm cutting up the onion. And now I am adding onions. And I am going to let the onions saute with the bacon and sausages. Now my onions are sauteed with the bacon and sausages. I'm showing you the bacon grease because it helps out a lot in frying the sausages and onions. And now that my sausage, bacon, and onions are fully cooked, I am now adding my cabbage. I did wash my cabbage, you guys, but make sure that your cabbage are dry or drained from water because cabbage do make water, so you don't want water in your pot. Make sure you dry it off or either just let it sit there until the water is drained from your cabbage. You don't want no water in your pot. So after I put all the cabbage in the pot, I am now going to place the lid on the pot. I'm just going to let it cook down a little bit. And now that it's cooked down a little bit, I am going to add garlic to it. So right now I am stirring it up, bringing the meat on top. Yeah, stirring it up so that it can get all the flavoring throughout the cabbage. And you see how I don't have water in the pot, from the cabbage, because you got to make sure that your cabbage are dry and drained. And next, like I said, I love garlic. I am going to put garlic in this recipe. Now, this recipe didn't call for garlic, but I am going to add garlic because I love garlic. I love it. And this is where I am going to add seasoning. Any seasoning at your liking. Now, this is onion powder that I am adding. Parsley flakes. Salt. Black pepper. And red pepper flakes. Now I'm going to stir all the seasoning in this and let it sit. I'm going to move it off the stove and just let that seasoning just soak into the cabbage. It smells so good, you guys. It smells so good. And of course, you may have a little water, even though your cabbage is dry. Like I said, cabbage does make its own water. So, just try it, you guys. Try this recipe. It is really good. And on to the next thing. Right here, I am frying some chicken. And this is for my son and daughter. I will leave out maybe 3 pieces so that I can bake for myself for later on. So I'm just seasoning it with salt, meat tenderizer, and Cajun seasoning. And paprika. And I am going to mix the seasoning onto my chicken. And y'all, my kitchen sink is clean. This is what I like to do with my meats. Seasoning in the sink. Less dishes you have to worry about. Now I have all-purpose flour, which I am going to coat my chicken in, and these are drumsticks. So I am going to, shake it up to make sure that my drumsticks are well coated before I add it to the pot of grease. And this is vegetable oil that I am using. And go ahead and place my chicken into the oil. And make sure you fry your chicken until it's golden brown. And you guys, I am now through frying my chicken. On to the next thing. My daughter want me to fry these 3 steaks for her, which I am going to do. This is olive oil that I've placed in the pot. And these are my steaks that I have already tenderized. I, beat it down a little bit, and that's the way it's looking. And I already add my little seasoning to it, which is the same seasoning that I add to my chicken, to the drumstick. So I will not cook these steaks long. I don't like them too hard or crispy, just good enough. So this is the way I fry my steaks. And my daughter, she likes it that way. So I'm gonna go ahead and flip them over. Yeah, I don't like them too, brown. And also I like to add Worcestershire sauce onto the steaks because it makes up that gravy too. Makes up that fine brown gravy. And now it's finished cooking, and I'm going to place them over this little bowl here, and I am going to spoon out the gravy and put it on top of the steak meat. And you guys, this completes my meal. Hello everybody, I am back. I am finished. This is my fried cabbage with onions, sausage, and bacon with garlic added. Okay, that's my fried cabbage. And this is my fried chicken. And my steak. I've already eaten a piece. And macaroni and cheese. And this is my baked chicken. Okay, you guys, it seems like I've just been slaving all day in the kitchen. So thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more cooking videos. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, hit the notification bell, and like and share this video. So come back again, you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and you will see more videos when I upload. Go ahead, hit the notification bell so that you won't miss any of my videos. Thank you so much for tuning in. Bye-bye.